Hello there, Internet. MegaMogwai here, and I got another Legends of Runeterra video for you guys today. And today we're going to showcase some good old Noxian power as we are going to be taking SWAIN and Twisted Fate for a bit of a ride through Platinum. And yes, I know this is a pretty established meta deck in a way. Like Twisted Fate SWAIN is rather popular and has been a very strong deck for quite some time now, and I know a lot of you may be a little bit tired of seeing this archetype and perhaps want to see something more, new or fresh, and that's coming. I'm working on a new deep deck with the Slaughter Ducks, as I'm going to be streaming with that today actually, and I'm going to be working with the other landmarks as well, and of course all the new cards. But I wanted to showcase a little bit of SWAIN Twisted Fate because I never really got the chance to do so. I played this deck a lot during my attempt to qualify for the Legend of Runeterra European tournament, and I did really well with it. And I think with the new inclusion of Scorched Earth from the latest batch of the expansion, this deck becomes stronger than before, and this card is actually really good in this meta because it allows us to deal with multiple threats, including the likes of Tom, Kench, and Soraka. Even though the same can be said for Calling Strike, I like Scorched Earth because not only can it answer those threats, but it can also destroy Star Spring. So it allows SWAIN Twisted Fate to have a really strong matchup against the Tom, Kench, Soraka deck, while also having really solid tools that can be utilized against, for example, ramp decks, other, greedier decks, as we have stuff like, Blade's Edge and, of course, Ravenous Flock and Make It Rain to allow us to pick off an early aggressive board from Pirate aggro matchup. So overall, I really think Twisted Fate SWAIN is just a phenomenal deck that happens to do really well in the meta, and it's a deck that I felt very confident laddering with in the past. It also does really well against Lee Sin, unless they get the nut draw, which can happen, and that can just be anything with the nut draw. But ultimately, we have really solid matchups across the board and a very menacing deck that aims to win with SWAIN into Leviathan in the late game. We have some interesting distributions here, though. As you guys can see, we're only playing 2 copies of the Leviathan in a full set of Riptide Rex. I think 3 Leviathans is generally a mistake because this ship can be a bit of a liability if we are not able to stabilize in certain matchups. And if we're facing, for example, like Ramp, we're vulnerable to Vengeance, just clearing this out. And if we're facing anything that could just deal with Leviathan in a clean way, we could be looking at a very big tempo loss. So I feel like the Leviathan is a very important win condition, but you don't want to be drawing too many copies of it, really, as 1 is all you need to win the game, as if it survives naturally. While Riptide Rex is a great comeback mechanism that we can resort to at 8 mana, and we have multiple ways to enable as well. We may not be running Warning Shot, but we are playing a full set of Zap Strafin, which can get in that plunder with a sneaky attack with the elusive, and we also have Make It Rain, Death's Hand, and even a one-off of Blade's Edge to enable the plunder as well. As when it comes to the early game, we are running a full set of Dreadweight Deckhand and a couple of House Spiders. I like 5 2-drops for SWAIN Twisted Fate a lot, as our early game is mostly comprised of us passing and building up the spell mana to use cards like Make It Rain and all sorts of removal, really, and potentially use them in conjunction with the powder kegs from Dreadweight Deckhand. But we don't want to be drawing too many units because we want to be able to make sure that we can build up that mana and we can be playing a bit more of a reactive sort of gameplay in the early stage of the match as we build up for a big Twisted Fate turn, which can be either a red card, or if there's not enough proactiveness going on from the opponent, we can just draw a card and get some card advantage rolling as we curve out into SWAIN, whom we aim to level up before turn 8, and we very regularly do so because we have a lot of really neat cards with it. Like the powder kegs make it really easy, Ravenous Flock obviously, and then Make It Rain alongside stuff like Noxian Fervor, which can get us halfway there on its own towards SWAIN's level up, is very ideal. And with a full set of Zap Strafin, we can just continuously draw into these 3 mana or lower spells, which is where most of our spells lie, really, and we can use it as a bit of like a toolbox sort of play. Alongside a couple of salvage allow us to actually work for a level up for Twisted Fate here that can be a very nice alternate win condition in the build, or can just be really like the icing on the cake, I guess is the expression, to support a leveled up SWAIN as well. If you have both champions leveled up with this deck, you pretty much win almost every time, And I just really like this deck. I enjoy playing this archetype. The only, like, its only fault is being as good as it is and being very popular, because as an archetype, it is very fun to play. It's very rewarding, and it's just overall a very cool strategy, a very cool way to combine these two regions. I love decks that utilize Noxus beyond just the Smorky decks. You know, because I don't like the face aspect of Noxus. We know it's the aggro region, right? Like, I think Noxus is much more than that, and this deck is a very good example of how Noxus can contribute to a more reactive playstyle, and I'm just a big fan. Like I said, I know a lot of you are tired of this build, and it's nothing new, but I felt like I could share some gameplay that I had on my stream yesterday with it, and I could showcase a little bit of Scorched Earth action, which I think is just a phenomenal upgrade to the list. And hopefully today's gameplay will showcase that in a bit. So that's all I really gotta say. I've been talking about it for like 5 minutes. If you guys have any questions regarding my distributions and why I took out certain cards that I have, I've been optimizing this archetype for a while, and I'm very confident this is one of the best ways to run it. Not saying the best, you know, but for me, it really works. And hopefully it does for you too. Shoutouts to Jack the winner as a one-off. It may seem a little bit random, but it does guarantee that we have a 5-mana play, as we have 4 or 5 drops in the deck, and it can very easily enable a Riptide Rex with the Plunder, thanks to the Sleep with the Fishes. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna stop talking. Have a solid day. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for daily Legends of Runeterra content. Like I said, onwards we're gonna be featuring some of the new cards. Like I'm gonna continue to brew, but I really want to share this deck, and hopefully you guys enjoy the game. So yeah, leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. It's free. Free is good. Self-promotion over. Enjoy the matches, and I'll see you tomorrow. Why don't you record a patch notes reaction? Because it would be basically 5 minutes of me swearing at the camera and not saying anything else, and maybe like slamming my desk and stuff. And I don't think that would make for a great video. All right, so we're facing Warmothers right off the bat. This is actually like a tough matchup for us. I'm gonna drop everything, including the Death's Hand. I'm gonna keep the Dreadweight deck in here. Boom.
Packed him good.
Are you going to do variety streams? It's not something I particularly thought about, really. Okay, there is the Catalyst.
Keep up.
We're gonna play our Zap Sprayfin. And now I would like to play, if I play SWAIN and he drops the likes of Trundle here. Yeah, I'm gonna play SWAIN.
By my hand.
Noxus Rise.
We fight for one Freljord. After the battle of
Nice. Nice. I was worried about a Troll Chant there, but this hit, whew, I will break him. It's sexy as hell. We're 1 off from leveling up, unfortunately, but I definitely am happy with that result. Let's see what our opponent goes for here. Like, 7 mana is a bit awkward for this deck because they can't play Tryndamere. They could Ruination though, potentially, or Avalanche. All right.
Be nothing left when I'm done.
I'm gonna drop the Dreadweight deckhand here. Threatening lethal on board right now.
I've whipped up something special.
Who's on top of the bounty board?
I'm gonna spread out. I expect a grasp of the undying here. Okay, no. Oh, okay. All right. Unseen, unheard.
Deal me in.
I'm gonna use just a fate to draw here.
Eyes open.
Because that way I can enhance my chances of potentially enabling a Riptide Rex here. Or I can just draw into Leviathan. I'm also a fan of that. But that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Bam, 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 bam.
For the thrill of battle.
GG Nori.
Prepare the cargo. There is no excess when victory is at stake. History will remember us.
Beautiful. All right. This hand looks solid. I love drawing that Ravenous Flock there. Considering we're facing an aggro matchup, seeing House Spider in the opener is really neat. Can you detain a landmark? No. No. Detain says capture a unit. Landmarks are not units. That's it, Monument. You're going to jail. Yeah, well, the logic is sound there.
Explosives primed.
Ba-da-dum. What are you waiting for? Are you interested in a deck that uses Star Spring and Ember Maiden? I mean, I could look into that. Don't mind just looking for the stream. Yeah. Guys, come on. Come on, don't... He's clearly thinking about his play, you know, he has... Turn one is like a big deal. Alright, he can't be sniping if he just did that. Because this House Spider is like hilariously good. This House Spider is so good! Oh my god, dude. Omega wrecked. Bim, bim. Bam, 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 bam. I'm gonna go for a Death's Hand here because he has like no counterplay here. Like there's no Noxian Fervor potential or anything like that. I'm just gonna clear one of these out of the way because this board state is really beneficial for me right now. And next turn, if he does evoke something like a Jinx, I can always Arachnoid Sentry flock it. As I would love to see a Powder Kick to just play a red card and obliterate him. Swain at 3. Pilt over Landmark is dog shit. I agree. Very, very, very disappointed with that design. I think it's lazy and it's bad. I really wish they could have done way better with that. Way better. I'm disappointed, right? Rito, you failed me.
Just you and me, Fishbones. And them.
Oh, really? Oh, that's how it's gonna be. Well, don't let the bedbugs bite. Just kidding, let him. Our opponent is really like, he makes plays really fast when he has mana, but when he doesn't, that's when shit gets real. That's when the 4 million IQ starts to go into play, you know? You can't even begin to fathom the endless possibilities available to this man with 1 spell mana and 4 cards in hand. It's just like, there's only so much the human brain can contain, you know? Did Tyler 1? Is that you? Jesus Christ. Alright.
I have my orders.
Deal me in.
I had a feeling. I had a feeling he was gonna go in with that. Or something like that, like a Zanite Hurricane or something. That's fine. that's actually more than fine. That's ridiculous. Don't play anything. Don't play unit. Don't stop.
When you want a job done right.
Come on, make it rain. Make me proud. Ah, well. Arigato gozaimasu.
Sure about that?
Gotta attack, bruh. Well, say goodbye to your fearsome blocker. Daddy's coming in.
Out with the old.
No jinx. I just want to see no jinx. No jinx, no jinx. Ooh, this quick. Nah, come on.
Victory awaits. Master your demons.
This is Nox's mug. Dude, I like Swords to Fate, man. I like talking shit while I play Swain. Sobe.
The old switcheroo.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Keep it up, man. You are the best. Cheers, Trim Italy.
Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, I'm feeling better, NPC. Thank you for asking, man.
You taking payment?
Beautiful. Just give me that initiative. Just let it happen. Just let it happen. Arigato gozaimasu.
We have done what is needed.
A big grind here, right? So I may have to see if I can find some space. Maybe I should reduce like the landmark removal down to 2. I don't think I need Shakedown here. I don't think I need Noxian Fervor either for now. Like, Shakedown's not bad, but...
I don't change fate, but I can see it.
Interesting. So he's actually playing Swain with this package.
This is outrage!
Bum, 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 bum. If he plays Swain,
Deal me in. Who says I don't share?
Gotta go with the flow. Try again. I'll buy us some time.
Easy.
yeah, these shakedowns are not working out. I need some actual units here. Three, four, five, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4.
The feud for the men.
There'll be blood in the water.
I'm always up for a round or two.
Did you destroy it? Quick, done for.
Victory awaits. The feud for the men.
I'm gonna go with this.
Bleed for Noxus.
So that's the second Swain that I'll be taking down. I can take this hit, no problem.
A vision. Prepare the cargo.
So that's 2 Swains down. We haven't played one yet, right? Yeah, we've drawn a little bit awkwardly here. So this is our first Swain, which means we have the tools. Okay, that means the Riptide Rex is coming. He needs 4 hits here, which makes me not want to attack here. If I attack and he blocks with this, then I still get 3 damage on him. I wish I had House Spider here. I think Shakedown is just awkward in this deck.
Conquest for Empire. We're going under.
I could have used the shakedown here. That's fine.
Dark in the skies!
Looks like trouble.
Yeah, the shakedown is definitely like not putting in the work. I think shakedown is just a one-off. Well, one of these shakedowns has to be a salvage. Because I run out of gas here. Alright. GG. Shakedown has been absolutely useless the entire game. Because the thing is, I don't spread out as well. That's the problem. I have to go back to like 2 salvage. I just don't have enough units for I have too few units for shakedown. As amazing as it seems on paper, it actually just isn't. Jack feels out of place? What are you talking about? Jax is great in this deck. If you had Crimson, Shakedown would be good. I'm not putting Crimson Disciple just for that. Like, House Spider is like a million times better. Yeah, Shakedown is just bad. Like, it's ideal, but in a variant which has more units than this. Like, we don't have good targets to ping it with. Like, it's just bad most of the time. I do want to go back to like 1 Blade's Edge though. I think if we go 2 salvage, I think we're fine. I'm dropping down to 2 House Spiders and I'm going with a 3rd Riptide Rex. I do like House Spider over Hired Gun now though, because she does House Spider enables the baby a triple. She does enable the What are the odds of that?
Come hither, you beasts of glory!
No. Get out of here.
As foretold!
Never again will we fall to dragon fire. Now dragon fire only emboldens me.
Lieutenant Sama. You're so cool, Lieutenant Sama. Nice.
Have you back for live streams and looking forward to you crushing the meta.
Mr. Never Was. I like your name. Thank you, man. I know I can set up flock,
Wear red to honor the fallen.
but I want to play Jack the Winner because Jack the Winner wins.
This is our provenance. Never lost a fair game.
We're playing one.
All that glitters.
Let's go for the Ravenous Flock now, even though the odds of him, Oh, okay. I was expecting that. Okay, so next time we have 7 mana, which means... How valuable is the House Spider here? It's not like I'm taking that much damage, right? I really have to deal with this. I'm gonna spread out.
You wanted wrath.
Like a fish in water.
Alright, there we go.
My shield is yours. Woo!
Fighting's a bloody business. I promised a bloodbath.
Prepare for battle! Prepare the cargo!
I'm gonna play the Leviathan here. I still have Ravenous Flock enabled, so Concerted Strike I can respond to. If he has multiple ways to deal with this, that's super fine. That's super fine. Unless he's got like a single combat on top of that, but if he doesn't, okay, good.
Darken the skies! Fire!
Lock the doors.
Victory awaits! Fear the power you do not see. We were forged in Dragonfire. They should thank you. You cannot win.
Keep up, keep up.
We may lose here. If he has more removal. Yeah, I'm not even gonna attack to give him a chance.
Artillery barrage!
You wanted wrath.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna play around with that. I have enough to survive.
To arms!
Do we have to worry about like any sort of like direct damage or anything? Like what? Let me look at the dragon deck 1 second. It's a very intense game, man. All right. Angry dragons. They have potential relentless pursuit, but besides that, honestly, I really like money.
Just read Twisted Fate's lore. A sleazy swindler who makes his way through life being amazing at card games. Mogwai reminds me of TF quite a lot. Love you, man. Happy to see you happy.
Make 'em bleed.
All right, Jack.
Justice will be served.
He's got that. All right.
We're going under!
I promised a bloodbath.
Destination in sight!
The skies darken with their approach.
use lying.
Dragon blood, Demacian heart.
Let the blood boil, half-dragon.
Wait. Oh, but he heals. That's actually pretty slick. Because he could threaten here, but he's playing around Ravenous Flock, and that's actually very smart of him. I could draw it now, but I mean, okay, he's conceding anyways. I mean, to be fair, he had to try to kill it, right? I mean, that's not smart, actually. That's how. That would be smart if he had more cards in hand. But no, that was a punt. I mean, I was gonna salvage and try to fish for Ravenous Flock, but that was an intense game. he definitely threw there, though. Nani, at least this brings you back. Paid actors, all of them, every single one. Let's go with this. Let's keep Twisted Fate and Swain. I could regret this if they have like a very aggressive opener, but I mean my curve is relatively low as well, so I think it's fine. And if he does spread out like a lot, like
I pull the strings.
I could do this and make it rain to trade with those two. Is that worth it? I mean, he could have, for all I know, he could have like Ranger's Resolve. Let me pass. I don't know what I'm gonna draw, and I could pick up something better.
Hush now.
I'm gonna go with a gold card.
Dead in their tracks.
Alright, let's mess some folks up.
Looks like trouble.
Interesting.
Time to get rowdy.
Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh. Did I? That landmark's so cool, though.
Gotta go with the flow.
No reason in playing Swain right now, since I have no way to break through this loyal Badger Bear anyways. I want to keep the Scorched Earth in case he has another landmark. That's fine. Well, is that actually for 5? Yeah, I actually want to prevent that. Yeah, I want to prevent that card draw. I think preventing that card draw is important. Gotcha. That's gonna be that into a rekindler, so ain't nobody got time for that.
And they call me a shark.
There's nothing to fear.
What's your 3-mana? God, the animation's so sick though. Ah, the Undying. I can't wait to mess around with this card. I'm very excited about it. It's a tricky card to build around, but I'm really looking forward to it. I think the key is definitely playing a 6-mana champion with Rekindler though. Alright, so I'm not really worried about this board. I think I'm just going with Leviathan.
Destination in sight.
I forgot about Twisted Fate completely. Calculated. All calculated. I mean, we represent lethal here. We have enough of a, like, we have protection against elusives. We have protection against pretty much like any sort of onslaught here. Like for 8 mana, I just don't think exactly. You can't power through.
We're going under.
Why not attack with this? Okay. I'm prevent damage. Motherfucker. Okay.
Victory awaits.
That's pretty sick. Dude, that's super cool. I really like this concept already. Like this into Radiant Guardian makes so much sense.
Justice will be served.
Not bad, not bad, not bad. Not bad at all. Unfortunately, you know, leveled up Twisted Fate with Swain. Pretty good.